within the states are counties, and each county has their own elections. Inside those counties are cities, and inside the cities they're having their elections are precincts. When election happens in America, there ends up being tens of thousands of elections, and each of them are done a little bit differently. In the precinct that I'm at, when we voted, we have electronic voting machines. So there's a queue, a line to get into the voting room. When you get into the voting room, you have to present a photo ID, a government ID or a passport or a driver's license, something that has a photo of you and your voter card. My Texas voter card looks like that. Some states don't have a card. Some states have a very different looking card. So I present my card, I present a photo ID to verify who I am. Then they give me a ballot. In this precinct, my ballot is just a blank, long, skinny piece of paper. I take that piece of paper to an electronic voting machine, feed the paper into the machine, it takes the paper, and then I have a touch screen to choose the candidates for each of the races. Normally on a touch screen you just touch it, but because of COVID they give us a pencil to touch the screen with, and then when we're done with the pencil we slide it into a sponge of alcohol to disinfect the pencil, and it prints that ballot out with your choices. Then you take the piece of paper and you go to someone that has a scanning machine where they scan it and save the paper. So you've got an electronic record that they can count very quickly, and then they have a paper record to double check in case there is a dispute or they want to do a recount. This is the very first day of early voting in Texas. Texas does early voting 21 days out.
20, I think.
No, 21 days, because it's 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
So we do 21 days before the official election day. You can actually show up anytime up to 21 days before the official federal election date. Again, each state is different. Some states don't do early voting at all. Some states do maybe 1 week of early voting or 2 weeks. Texas, for some reason, is doing 3 weeks, which we're very happy, because it means you don't have tens of millions of people voting at the same place at the same day. But we were here the very first day of early voting. This place opened at 7. We showed up at 7:20. And there was a line of people that stretched all the way around the block, 360 degrees, and took many hours for that line to get processed. So instead of waiting in line many hours, I just went back to work, and I came back several hours later and the line had dried up. It is 4 o'clock right now, which is before the time when most people normally leave work. So I think if we stayed here another hour when people normally get off work, you'd probably see that line grow again all the way around the block.
What time they open and they close up?
Every location is different, and so remember I said each state is different, and then the states have counties which are different, and the counties have cities that are different, and the cities have precincts that are different. Well, the precincts will have multiple locations, and each location has different hours. This location, their hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So they're open for 12 hours.